Welcome you all in the class of communication skill. Dear student, in the last class we have what is emotional intelligence and different definitions that are given by the different scientists. So we were discussing about the personal competence and social competence. What is this? This is the self-awareness. So personal competence includes self-awareness and self-management. And social competence includes social awareness and relationship management. When we talk about the social competence, it means related to the relationship. Okay, now we are going to discuss in the detail what is self-awareness. What I mean by the self-awareness. This is the ability to recognize and understand your moods, emotions, and drives, as well as their effect on others. Means in this concept, like self-awareness means I need to recognize my emotion. I need to understand what I am thinking, what is my aim, what is my target, and what is my mood, how I am feeling. So this is related to me only. So this is related to you. What is your mood at this time? What is your emotion? And how this affect others. So it may affect mood of others. If you are angry, it may affect the mood of others also in your family. Suppose you are angry in your family, so this may affect the other relationship also. So this is called self-awareness, when we have the ability to recognize and understand our moods. Means what is my, so what it includes, the hallmarks are self-confidence, realistic self-assessment, self-deprecating sense of humor. So if we are good, if we have the self-awareness, we have the self-confidence also. We can analyze ourselves realistically. Where I exist today, how much I know. So what is realistic assessment I can do for myself if I have the self-awareness. Then another hallmark is a self-deprecating sense of humor, and I will also have a sense of humor also, so that the people can be happy, or I can be happy in that condition, or I can be normal, I can feel normal in that condition. Instead of getting trapped in the any circumstances, we can come out. If we have the self awareness, we can come out of the any condition, any circumstances. Sometimes we fall trapped in any condition. So if we have the self awareness, we will act in the observer mode, then we will take some necessary action only, and we can easily come out from that circumstances. Sometimes we only act in the observer mode, like we need to observe the conditions, circumstances. Sometimes all the conditions are not related to us. Suppose something is happening in our surrounding, so it doesn't mean to affect ourselves. Sometimes we need to observe what is happening in our surrounding instead of reacting on everything. So with the self awareness, we can observe the things actually and how it affects me, yours, your mood and emotion. So these all things comes in the self awareness. So self awareness, so it is also related to self management, social awareness, relationship management. It affect all these things. The people who has this skill, they will have the self management. So these are all things are related to the social awareness, relationship management. If we have social awareness, means we are aware for the surrounding, the people who are living in our surrounding, like our neighbor or our social circle. So that will be useful in your relationship management. So this is different from self awareness. So in the self awareness, if we are aware for ourselves, we can manage ourselves, we can manage our life. In the social awareness means we can this is related to the people who are living in your surrounding, like your family member and the people who are living in your workplace. If you are good in the social awareness, you can develop the good relationship, you can manage the relationship very well. Now how we can improve the self awareness? Embrace the feedback. Suppose people struggle to see themselves as others see them. So the best way to find out what others see is to ask them, asking for feedback, like how I am doing, how I am looking, how I am. So hearing it without getting defensive. So we do not to define ourselves. We should not reply in the defensive manner. We should observe whatever others are telling about us. If somebody is giving the feedback, so we should embrace the feedback, like what the people are thinking about us. So they can provide the, sometimes the feedback is good, sometimes the feedback is bad, but you can observe what are your shortcomings, and so that you can improve, you can work on your shortcomings. So next thing is, don't wait. It is much less painful to seek out this information on your own. Although we should do this thing by ourselves, we can find out the shortcoming of myself. So we should not wait for others that they should notice that. Before it is coming to the attention of someone else, we should identify our weak or shortcut. So we should not wait, don't wait. So these are the how we can increase our self awareness. Goals. What are the goals? What are your goals for improving your emotional intelligence? That you want to become a good person who has the human values, or who has the social awareness, self awareness also. Seek out a trusted friend or colleague. You should have a good friends who can tell about you. A real feedback discussion is bound to have a some difficult moments. So you need to find someone with whom you can work through these moments comfortably. So you can find out some close friend who can tell about your shortcomings or your good thing, because you will not accept the feedback of anybody else. So you can accept the feedback given by your colleague or your friend. It will be good. So you should have a trusted friends in this regard. Next thing is, ask the questions. Are there specific situation where or people with whom I tend to let my emotions get the best? Means we can ask the questions. Okay, there are some people with them with them I can talk about my emotions, or what is best of me, what is good or bad. Is there anything I do much that is I can tone down a certain behavior? Okay, so I can identify, means with their help, with the help of friends, I can identify, I will come to know about my shortcoming. If there is anything awkward, I can work on that. So that will be good. What holds me back from managing my emotions effectively? So I should know about, means how I'm going back in my life. So I should identify the shortcomings so that we can work and we can improve in the life. If you want to improve in your life, so you will be the same, you will get the same result as you are getting in your past life. If you want to improve your future, you should work on your weakness or shortcoming. So these are the key concepts to increase your self awareness. Now self awareness strategy, like observe the ripple effect from your emotions. So what are the different effects from your emotions? Sometimes in the anger you can behave, okay, before 5 minutes you were behaving differentially after. So you can observe your emotions and what are the effect of your emotions. So you should observe, you should act in the observer mode, means how you are feeling. Sometimes you are feeling happy and joyful, sometimes you are feeling very sad. So you should observe your emotions, why it is happening, and what are the causes of behind these emotions, like sad or happy, sad or joyful emotions. So you should be able to analyze, you should observe why it is happening. Visit your values, means what are your values, like everybody has the values. So we learn this from our surrounding, from our family, like we should not tell a lie, okay, we should work hard to earn money. So what is your values, you should think about that. Suppose you teach the human values to your children, so what is your values, human values, you should visit, check yourself. We can check yourself, who you are, why you are living, why you have come on this earth, what is your purpose. We can check what I am doing and what is my emotional value, what is the requirement of me, what is my target. So we should check. Know who and what pushes your buttons. So you should know about your triggers. When you get angry, you should identify what are the things, what are the triggers that makes you angry. So you can so you have to deal with that. you have to work on that, on those emotions, why you feel angry. So know who and what pushes your buttons, and you should identify who is the person that makes you angry, and you should know about your triggers also, miss your buttons. It should not be like that you are robot, somebody is pushing your button and you have become angry, somebody has pushed your button then you have become sad. It should not be like that. So you should know what are the things that makes you, that will lead in the different condition like anger or joyful condition. Or stop and ask yourself why you do the things you do. You should ask yourself why you do like that, why you become angry sometimes, why you cry sometimes. So you should ask from yourself what are the things that makes you unhappy, or what are your triggers. Okay, then seek feedback. So these things, related things you can discuss with your close friends, then you can work on that. You can do some creative practice to deal with these emotions. You can work, you can learn some new things, so that you can deal with these emotions that's holding you back. Okay, so no need to play same thing again and again like a movie rewinding. So you should work on your weaknesses so that you can move on in your life. Okay, nothing can hold you back in your life. So in that way you have to work on yourself. You should not work on others. First we should have self awareness, and we need to work because we have certain weaknesses. So we have to work on ourselves, not on others. So this is the first thing. Check yourself. Self management, like we have to active in the proactive mode. So these are the all components: self awareness, self management. So this was on the self. Now we can talk about the activity, but the lecture is over. You can type your attendance in the chat box.